Today, I want to break down something that's often really misunderstood, but really critical if you want to grow a modern cosmetic surgery practice. And that's the role of an effective social media manager. I'm Dr. Prado-Wright, founder of Exert Body Sculpt. And if you think your social media manager is just there to post before and afters or choose an Instagram filter, you're thinking too small. The right social media manager is going to be a strategic growth asset. And if you leverage that person correctly, they're helping you to drive patient inquiries, increase your bookings, get you more consults, and then reinforce your brand authority every single day. Let's get into what they should actually be doing on the day-to-day and how to hold these people accountable. Number one, you need to create content with a purpose. Your social media content should not be random before and afters. An effective manager is going to be creating content that aligns with your goals, whether it's brand awareness, educating your patients, showcasing those amazing transformations, or driving leads to your DMs, your website, wherever you collect these people. They need to know how to use more tools than just Canva. They need to know what's actually going to convert and look at the analytics on the back end. Every post needs to have that call to action that keeps them engaged. Number two is that consistency matters way more than creativity. Your audience doesn't need you to go viral. They just need to see you often enough where they trust you and they know that you can get them the transformation that they need. That means you're going to be posting at least once a day, ideally even more than once a day. And you're going to have the same consistent tone, the same brand image. You're going to have the same procedures, the same people over and over again. I see too many surgeons, they say social media doesn't work. And it's like, well, how many times did you do it? And they say, we posted a few things and it didn't work. No, you're going to post for 6 months before you get somebody to DM you and actually book them. At Exert Body Sculpt, our pages are authentic. We post out trustworthy content. They're real. We don't overly polish stuff. And we have a calendar for how we post things. The next thing is that you need to know your audience. You need to know who is the person that is coming and booking surgeries. Your social media manager needs to tailor the content specific to that demographic. Are you a practice that's selling hair restoration? Then you need to be marketing to men. If you do a lot of abdominal etching, that's for men. If you're a practice that gets mostly older women, that's who you need to market to. If you're selling a lot of low-cost BBLs, your marketing needs to reflect the audience that you want to get. If you're doing a lot of lipo and body contouring like we do, you need to speak to their pain points, which is they have fat that they don't want, they don't like how that tight dress fits, they don't like their loose skin, and their confidence is suffering. So offer them the solution. It's awake liposuction. It's awake and safe. We're going to get you skin tightening and you're going to look fantastic. Being very generic and marketing to everyone is not going to sell. Being very specific is a winning solution. Next, you need to do community management. So what that means is you're not just posting out there and then hoping that people DM you. You're also going to try to get conversations. So you need to be replying to the DM, responding to the comments. You need to engage with your followers. You need to tag people. And then you need to be sending those leads directly to whoever your sales team is and getting it into the CRM for repeated contacts. Social media is that first initial touch point with somebody that may not have heard from you, but they're going to need multiple touch points to actually convert. Next, they need to understand performance metrics. So your social media manager needs to track more than just, well, I got 10 likes on this thing. They need to know, how many of those were from new followers, how many of those were from people that never seen you before, how many came from Reels, how many came from static posts, how many are coming from Instagram, how many from TikTok. All of this stuff matters, and it's going to help you guide that marketing budget and know where to focus your efforts. And then you need to check in with them. So whether that's weekly, every day in the beginning, you need to be focused on the results, not just those pretty pictures. And all of this content, it doesn't have to come from scratch. You can repurpose old videos, you can recut them, resplice them, put a new trending audio, and then you have to help your social media manager with generating the content. That means that you are asking the patients, hey, can you do a testimonial? Can you do this for me? Can you tell me a little bit about your procedure? Can I film you? You don't want to show your face? That's fine. We're just going to show your body. Give them options. And if you don't have time to film because you're super busy in the OR, then you need to schedule that content creation and batch it whenever is convenient for you, and then let the social media manager manage that rollout of content. So to wrap it up, an effective social media manager is part content creator, part strategist, part community police, and is really essential if you want to scale your cosmetic surgery practice in today's digital world. If you want to know the exact content system and the KPIs that we use at Exert Body Sculpt to get patient inquiries and turn those into revenue, send me a DM and I can tell you more about Exert Body Sculpt franchises. And if you're building your team and you want to hire the right person for this role, I can tell you the job description that we use and the tools that they use in their day-to-day, and make sure that you're following this channel so you can get more real-world business tips for plastic and cosmetic surgeons that want to grow their practices.